Okay guys, today we're going to talk about overheating on vehicles or machinery. So let's say your machine or your car, your truck, whatever is overheating. And before you start running out to the parts store, and because let's face it, every time something overheats, the first thing you think of is, oh my God, the water pump is bad. But that's not the case sometimes. Sometimes it's just a thermostat, which could be a $20, $25 fix. All right, so I'm going to show you how you can quickly tell a couple of different ways if it's just a thermostat before you go running out and buying a water pump. Before we jump on the actual vehicle, let me just show you and explain to you how your flow of your radiator coolant works so you have a better understanding. All right, please keep in mind, guys, I'm a mechanic, not an artist, all right? I just drew something quick here. So here is your fan. This is your radiator. Here's your top radiator hose. Here's your bottom radiator hose. This is your engine block, all right? Basically, what happens is your coolant, when you start your vehicle, you are going to have some coolant in the block, and you're going to have some inside the radiator. Here's your thermostat right here, all right? So when you start your car, this coolant in here, let's just draw some squiggly lines here for coolant that is splashing all around in the block. All right, this is going to get to a certain temperature, which is going to trigger a valve in this thermostat. Once this gets to a certain temperature, it's going to pop that valve open, and it's going to allow that antifreeze to come in through the top of your radiator here. Then, as it does that, it's going to suck in this coolant here, and it's going to reverse the process. What happens is the hot liquid will come up through the hose into the radiator, and then it will trickle down all through the radiator. And while it's doing that, this fan is cooling it. All right, so as it gets to the bottom, the fan's cooling all the liquid, and then this pops open, takes the hot coolant out, and then this will bring the cooler coolant in, and that's how the circuit works. When this is stuck shut, and I'll show you when we open the hood, it's not allowing that coolant to come in here to cool down. All right, so basically you just have the liquid in here, which is why you're overheating, getting hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter until the car just overheats. All right, or you might have a case where this is stuck open, and now you have liquid in the lines, in the radiator, in the bottom hose, and so forth. But if this is stuck open, it's just running constantly through. All right, it doesn't have time to close and allow all this to cool down and do its process. So one that is stuck open can have the same problem. All right, so this is just to help you understand how it works. And now we're going to go over to the vehicle, and I'll show you a way you can test it. In this video, I'm going to use this backhoe here, this 310G John Deere, because it is overheating. First thing you want to do, obviously, is open the hood on your machine or your car, and you want to look for that top hose and follow that hose down, and you will eventually see the housing that this hose connects to, and typically that's where your thermostat will be stored, inside of that housing. All right, now first thing you want to do, let me put this cap back here because I had it off. Before you take this cap off, make sure the engine is cool. You take this off, it's going to squirt antifreeze everywhere, and you're going to burn yourself. Make sure it's cool. Go ahead and pop that off. All right, you can start the engine. You want to let it run to at least operating temperature, okay? And then what you want to do is just squeeze this. Once the engine gets to operating temperature, remember that thermostat will then open, and you will feel a burst come through here, and you'll actually feel that with your hand. Now, while you're waiting for that to open, this should be cool, this hose. It should not be burning hot. It should only be burning hot when that thermostat opens. Then you will feel this get really hot, and you can barely almost touch it. All right, but as the motor's running, this will be cold, if not just warmed, just from the heat from the motor, and you won't even feel the antifreeze in there. So you want to hold your hand here, let the car run, and obviously watch out for fans and belts and pulleys. Don't put your hand in anything. Keep it there, and you're probably, depending on your vehicle or machine, you may have to wait a couple of minutes, 5 minutes or so, until that thermostat opens. But when it does, you're going to feel it come through, and you'll know it because this is going to get really hot because that hot antifreeze is now coming through into your radiator. All right. If it doesn't open, then you know you have a bad thermostat. All right. Or if you're squeezing this and it's getting really, really, really hot, and you can feel that there's actually fluid in there, that means it's stuck in the open position, like I showed you in the drawing. So being stuck open, it's just constantly going through without that closing. It doesn't have time for the fan to cool it down. So open or closed thermostat are both bad. Will both cause you to overheat. All right. If you are getting a burst through here and you're still having overheating problems, chances are it would be your water pump. And another way to know that is you would want to look in here and you want to see if you actually have flow, if your coolant is moving or not. If your coolant is not moving, then your pump is not circulating that coolant. All right, and typically, if your car's at operating temperature and you're looking in there and it's still at a standstill, chances are that your water pump is bad. Or if you tried all that, another thing it could be is you could have a bad belt. If your belt, check it, make sure it's tight. Also check it, see if there's any cracks or any wear on it. If your belt is loose, well then remember, your fan and your water pump are being spun by this belt. So if the belt is slipping, it's not able to spin the fan at the speed it needs to spin at, or the water pump at the speed that it needs to operate at. So that could be a problem also. So that's just a couple tips. So please hit subscribe below, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comments, and I'll see you next time.